This video was sponsored by Enhance, Elbilmek, ABRP Planner, Kempower and Bilkomponenter. Yo, what's up? We are now in Sweden, actually doing the 1000 kilometer challenge. And I'm sitting in a Hyundai Ioniq 9. This is the calligraphy trim. And yes, I was wrong. I stand corrected. I claimed that it didn't have a matrix light, but it turns out it has matrix lights. Didn't do my homework. And as usual, I don't get any info from the importers. Some importers are good, nice with providing me with info about that actual car, how much it costs, what kind of equipment it has. Mercedes usually sends me over some info. But most of the time, I'm more or less stuck with trying to dig on myself what the car has. And then actually based on most cars with a matrix light, they will make an animation when you turn it on. Let me show you here. Here, when you turn on the high beam, and now it does it. Oh, okay, no, okay. But when I tried it earlier, it didn't do any animation. So that's why I was like, huh? Does it have it or not? Or maybe I was wrong. Okay, maybe I didn't notice, but okay. Anyway, we're gonna test now the matrix light. So this is actually, in a way, a part 2 of the headlight test that nobody watched anyway. Actually, the few people watched, they were bitching that I didn't know it had matrix light. Okay, we're gonna see how good it is then. Right, there's some traffic coming usually around here. This is near Strömstad. Oh, it's -1 degree Celsius. I'm on summer tires. Oh shit! Well, it turns off before oncoming traffic. That's good. And then it turns it back on again. Wait, or not? Wait, what happened to auto steer? Shit, car is trying to kill me. Okay, I think eventually we need to test around Varberg to see if it annoys oncoming traffic or not. No, there's this blam, and then you didn't really see that oncoming car behind the rails. What about now? Truck? Oh, great, okay. Trucks don't flash at me, that's good. What about street lights? Will it turn it off on street lights? You see here, intersection. That's where the moose is lurking. Oncoming car also. It seems to actually keep it on, that's good, I like it. Because the lights here are kind of dim. I don't want to turn off the headlights, I mean the high beam, in case there are some obstacles on the road. But then let me check something else here. There it comes on, alright? Will it then detect the big road signs and then turn down the lights? Okay, oncoming car. Oh, that was kind of late. Oh, you see that? What about the road signs? Oh, it seems to blast it full against the road signs. Okay, I get a bit blinded by my own lights. So, yeah, okay. We can try. Okay, we need to check in again later because the road here is a bit twisty, which is fine. But once it goes straighter around Falkenberg, then I tend to get flashed at a lot. Okay, here, this is a good stretch here. It twists a little bit, but you see there's an oncoming car in the far distance there. Now we go downhill also. But then it will twist behind some hill eventually. So it should keep it on, right? To keep everything illuminated, but eventually it should turn it off. Yeah, I think I turned it off already. No, there. Whoa, that was late. Oh, okay. I feel like it turns down a bit late. It's being a bit aggressive on keeping the lights on as long as possible. But now it's also slow on turning on the left side there. Oh, it just happened to come a car there, okay. But after that car, there. Wait, it's not full on yet, right? Well, it seems to work okay, but maybe not. There it comes on. Wow, that was really late. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but okay, I bet there might be some settings here, but still, that was really, yeah. Now there's the big signs are kind of punch in my face here. Let me check something here. I'm gonna test. Okay, and this sign here. I'm gonna test if I pull the stock against me. They seem to have the same intensity. Yeah. So it means that it doesn't do any road sign detection and block it, or partly dim it down so it doesn't blind me too hard. So, but it seems like these headlights are not that powerful. Some cars with really powerful headlights, like the Polestar 2, you really get blinded a lot by the road signs. So we have passed Varberg and we're getting close to Falkenberg, and man, yeah, I was about to say that. Shit. I just got triple flashed by a truck just now, and then the next truck comes and they start flashing at me. Dude, I've been flashed at in the face so many times, and you know why? Because this car just keeps the high beam on for way too long, or it doesn't detect oncoming car, or I don't know what's up with it. I think it might see the oncoming car, but it doesn't care. Like now. And then okay, passenger cars, they tend to be more tolerant, but trucks, they will just flash at you whenever they have the chance. Right? Bam! You know, like, oh shit, I'm blinded. Okay, I'm just hugging the left lane now, near Falkenberg, because the right lane is a bit noisy. But we're oncoming traffic. Wait, am I gonna get flashed at again? Oh, look at that! But usually what happens is that my high beam will re-fire up at the oncoming traffic. It's like, oh, okay, you flash at me, I don't give a shit, I'm just gonna fire it up again. It happens all the time. I just happen to catch it on camera right now, but it's just Comedy Central, man. There, oncoming traffic now, he's getting annoyed, but he probably... There, you see? All the time. Throughout the whole 1,000 kilometer challenge, man. Oh. Mana. Mana.